Another performance that went so horribly bad in the Premier League. I can't believe we lost another one.
Actually, we drew against Liverpool.
Wow, really? Okay, wow. Hey guys, this is Finya. That is, of course, FY and wow, it is so hot here. And of course, I've just been watching football, so I'm sweating and my hair's all over the place. But wow, I mean, we drew against Liverpool. We ended their winning run. What happened? How did we do that? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a very odd one because I don't know whether to say I'm upset that we ended up getting that draw, because at the same time, I'll say it, and don't boo me. I don't think our goal should have been a goal. I think it was a blatant foul on Origi by Lindelof. I mean, look, that ends up happening, but I thought that was a foul. I mean, that just might be my opinion. But yeah, overall, it wasn't a bad game by us. I mean, look, it was the first time in a long, long time where it actually seemed like a classic game between Liverpool and Manchester United. Unlike that joke banter game of Arsenal versus United. Overall, I'm not disappointed in our performance. I mean, at all. I mean, you have to admit it was kind of sad how we just let Lallana score at the end of the game. And I mean, let's be honest, he just where's Lallana been? He just came out of a cave like Michael Bublé on Christmas. I mean, it's absolutely out of nowhere. And of course, I always speak about the bad records that have been broken at Manchester United in recent times. I was going to say, yeah, this time it's just going to be Liverpool beating United at home. Yeah, it's going to be the first time Liverpool beat United at home in like X amount of years. But no, the bad record that was broken is Lallana scored for the first time in 2.5 years. It was very poor. I think Ashley Young should have been marking him, which of course, sure, although he has his problems, if he was fit enough to play, then I mean, I think he could have marked him and that goal wouldn't have been there. Or at least one defender just should have gone for it and they shouldn't have all left it. But talking about players coming back, Wan-Bissaka, I'm so glad he was back. Look, he was very, very quiet in the second half. But first half, he did well. I think he could have done a bit more attacking, but defensive-wise, he was okay. Okay, still a bit rusty because he hasn't really played for us for a while. Defenders, of course, when we started our lineup, it looked a bit weird. Axel Tonzebe last minute change to put in Rojo, which I'm glad that ended up happening because Rojo, I mean, he was I don't want to say anything gross or inappropriate. That could have been really bad. He was seriously in Mane's pockets. I could have said something really bad there. But yeah, he was seriously deep in, there we go, in Mane's pockets and did not let him go anywhere. He might as well been in his pocket like keys or a phone or I don't know, things that go in pockets. But yeah, I'm super proud of him. And this was the intensity we needed from Manchester United. Of course, Williams, who came on towards the end of the game, when he made his debut versus Rochdale, I mentioned the fact that he had that intensity and desire to play for the team that the rest of the team don't have, because it's almost like they almost guaranteed a spot in the team, where he fought for a place in the team, where he had to prove something. And that's how the team played today. Because it was such a big game, they all played like they had something to prove. Now, of course, this team did super well. As I said, that goal, I mean, I think it should have been disallowed. I absolutely crapped myself when I thought Fred got that handball in the 90th minute. I'm like, of course, that's just so typical of Manchester United. But overall, our team just showed such a deep level of intensity. And I mean, Daniel James did a super good job. And I think he could potentially be one of the greats for United one day. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide in the comment section down below. And I mean, geez, he took a beating. He might as well just be dating Chris Brown. Okay, maybe that's a risky joke. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just leave that joke out of the video. Nah. Yeah, but overall, it was a very weird game overall. Rashford finally scored. I mean, both goals by Lallana and by Rashford were kind of like FIFA goals, and I've just noticed my shadow. It's a bit like Peter Pan. Hi. There's like a shadow on the side. But overall, that's kind of the performance that we need. And that was without Pogba coming back. Of course, if Pogba was in that place where Fred was, I think we could have maybe won it, along with Shaw being where Young was. Overall, I'm not that disappointed in us, and I'm glad, so happy that David De Gea played, because we didn't think he was going to end up playing. Not that Romero would have stopped that shot, or that he would have done anything different, or that there was much action that side, but we really held Liverpool well down. That you wouldn't assume that they were so far ahead of us on the table. And now I'm not sure where we are on the table. I still need to check, but I'm so happy that we're at least moving up a tiny bit. Look, we're still very close to the relegation zone. I think we're still as close as what we were before. But I think we are moving up on the table at least. That is something. That's all I really want. Please, United. But as I said, overall, not the most disappointing performance in us. And let's hope we do well against Norwich, because I can't afford to do bad once again. Overall, and it looks like Martial could be ready definitely for the next game. And if you guys don't know, I've done a full year on YouTube, which I obviously answer your guys' questions which you've been asking me. I'll put that in the description below. You guys can ask me questions of your own. But I'm really happy. And would Salah have been the difference if he played for Liverpool, if he was ready? I think so. I think they depended too much on him, and now that he's not there, they didn't know what to do, and then they just had Mane, and we held Mane down pretty well. And guys, of course, I'll ask a question of the day. I have a question of the video. Of course, I don't post daily. I don't have time for that at the moment. But I want to ask you guys, of course, player-wise, Steven Gerrard will always be one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. But I want to ask you, leadership-wise, I heard someone say that Jordan Henderson's a better leader, not a better player, a better leader than Steven Gerrard. I want you guys to put down below who, and now, of course, don't attack me. This wasn't me who said it. I'm just asking out of my personal interest. Who do you guys think is a better leader between Jordan Henderson and Steven Gerrard? Put down in the comment section down below, obviously, and I want to see what you guys think about that. But overall, not too upset. I mean, look, this was the first time where Scott McTominay's been very, very shaky for United, and it has proven that we do need to still buy more midfielders, because as good as he is, he's not that world-class quality yet that United have been used to. He still has a lot to learn. But yeah, he was very shaky. Of course, Pereira, of course, made a few too many mistakes, but overall, he definitely had a good game overall. I mean, he did have that moment where he was under Virgil van Dijk's legs, like, hi. How are you doing? Yeah, that was a bit weird. But overall, guys, I'm not disappointed in this. Tell me what you think about the game down below. And if you are new, please do subscribe. I really enjoy making videos, and I'm trying to get this channel to grow. This has been Finn, FYNN. Love all of you. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.